Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to round 19 of the NRL. A lot of one-sided games this weekend, but I'm sure we'll see a couple of good games. But hope you guys are doing well on this Tuesday night. It's currently 7 p.m. that I'm recording this video. Should be uploaded just before 8 o'clock, hopefully. But hope everyone's had a great Tuesday, and without further ado, let's get into it. So round 19 of the NRL season for 2020 kicks off on Thursday night at ANZ Stadium. Kickoff is at 7:50. It is the Rabbitohs up against the Bulldogs. The Rabbitohs are $1.10 favourites. The Bulldogs are at $7. Look, I think Souths win and probably win well. I can't see the Bulldogs scoring more than 10 points in this game. I think Souths are going to be way too good. Mathematically, can still make the finals, but they're going to have to hope a few results would go their way. Souths are playing all right. You know, they were lucky to hang on last weekend against the West Tigers, and they're going pretty good at the moment. South Sydney, I think they'll be too good in this game. The Bulldogs don't have any points on them. They're struggling. That's why they're coming last on the competition ladder. So for mine, I think Souths win and win well. So I'm going to go South Sydney to defeat the Bulldogs 32 points to 6 on Thursday night. And my man of the match for this game is Adam Reynolds. Let's go on to Friday night. So the first game on Friday night is at 6 o'clock at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. It is the Cowboys, my team, the Cowboys, up against the Penrith Panthers. The Panthers are $1.15. The Cowboys are $6.50. Can't see the Cowboys winning this game, but I think they'll be competitive. They were pretty all right against the Melbourne Storm in the second half last week. Penrith were very classy against Parramatta. They are resting a few players in Api Coruscant, but I still think the Panthers will be too good. They are going to finish as the minor premiers if they win this game, so you'd expect the Panthers to win, but I think the Cowboys might give them a little bit of a scare. So for mine, the Panthers to beat the Cowboys, 26 points to 18. So the Panthers by 8. And my man of the match for this game, I'm going to go with Jerome Luai. So Panthers to win 26-18 and Jerome Luai for man of the match. The other game Friday night is at 7:50 at Bankwest Stadium. It is the Eels up against the Broncos. The Eels are $1.10. The Broncos are at $7. The Broncos are in shambles, let's face it. They've had one of the worst seasons that I've ever seen from a club individually, and it is the worst season in their history. Payne Haas is out this weekend due to injury, so it's an absolute mess at the Broncos. And as for Parramatta, they've been pretty shaky the last couple of weeks. Parramatta, they haven't been playing well for probably 2 months now. They've been winning a couple of games ugly, but I think this is the game where they'll get back in form. They'll absolutely destroy a shit Broncos side who are going bad. And I think this might be the game that might get Parramatta back on their high horse, even though it's against pretty poor opposition. So I'm going Parramatta to defeat Brisbane on Friday night. I'm going to go the Eels 40-0. I reckon they'll win well. I reckon they'll destroy them. Can't see the Broncos scoring a try, to be honest with you. If they score, they might only score one, but all their tries have been lucky tries. Last week they scored one try. It was off a ricochet. So I think Parramatta win and win well. So Parramatta to defeat Brisbane 40-0. And my man of the match for this game is Blake Ferguson, due for a big game. Let's go on to Super Saturday, the first game at 3 o'clock at Brookvale Oval, or Lotto Land. It is Manly up against the Gold Coast. Manly are favourites here at $1.45. The Gold Coast are at $2.85. Nothing to play for here but pride. I think it's a matter of which team finishes higher on the ladder between these two sides. Could literally go either way. Tom Trbojevic could be a late inclusion, which I think he will play. Manly have been disappointing this year, like I said the other day in the corner post. And the Gold Coast, well, they've improved in a way. They've gotten better in periods, but this is a real toss-the-coin game. The odds are interesting. Manly $1.45 and the Gold Coast are $2.85. So if you like the Titans, not bad value, but I'm going to go Manly because it's at Brookvale Oval and Tom Trbojevic is going to play. So I'm going to go Manly in a tight one. I'm going to go Manly 22 points to 18. And my man of the match for this game, I'm going to go with Addin Fanua-Blake. I think he'll have a big game. So Manly to win, 22 points to 18, and Addin Fanua-Blake for man of the match. The second game on the Saturday is at 5:30 at Sunshine Coast Stadium. It is the Melbourne Storm up against the West Tigers. The Storm are $1.10 and the West Tigers are at $6.50. The Tigers can't make the finals now. They're done for the season. The Storm are looking to lock up a top 2 position. I think they'll win this game, and I think they'll win it well. The Tigers are absolutely shot to pieces at the moment. They're going pretty ordinary. They're missing the finals again. Like I said in the corner post, if you haven't seen the corner post, go check it out. I've given my honest opinion on the West Tigers, but I think Melbourne will be winning this game very comfortably. So I reckon the Storm will beat the Tigers 34 points to 10. And my man of the match for that game is the young centre, Justin Olam. I think he'll have a big game. I reckon he might even score a hat-trick. So Melbourne will win that one 34-10. Olam for man of the match. The main event on Saturday night is an absolute blockbuster in my opinion. I reckon this is the game of the round, to be honest with you. Saturday night, 7:35 at the Sydney Cricket Ground at the SCG. It is the Sydney Roosters up against the Cronulla Sharks. The Roosters are $1.10 favourites, which I can't believe, and the Sharks are at $7. I reckon this is going to be an absolute beauty of a game, this one. Roosters and the Sharks. Sharks are now confirmed to play finals football, so their confidence is going to be high as a kite at the moment. The Roosters are resting Tedesco and Takiyaho, which is massive outs because Tedesco is the best fullback in the world, arguably the best player in the game, and Siwa Takiyaho is probably the best forward of this year and probably the best front row in the game at the moment. So a couple of big outs for the Roosters there, resting them for a week, but the Sharks, they've been playing all right, haven't they? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go for a huge upset here. I reckon the Sharks will win this one. I think if they play the way they did against the Warriors, I think they can really cause the Roosters some headaches. I think if Shaun Johnson plays very well, they are a massive chance. I just got this weird feeling that there's going to be a big upset this weekend because if you look at all the prices and how teams have been playing, a lot of the games are one-sided. There will be an upset this weekend, I can guarantee you that, but I don't know which game it will be, and I got a feeling that the Sharks are going to win this game. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm kidding myself, but I think the Sharks can actually win this game. It's a huge upset. They're paying $7. It's going to be a tight game, and yeah, I'm going to go for the upset. I'm going to go the Sharks to defeat the Roosters, 20 points to 18. And my man of the match for that game is Shaun Johnson. It's going to be a good game, though, I'm telling you. Roosters, Sharks, 2 teams that are in the finals and probably the best game of the round. So I reckon the Sharks will cause a huge upset. Sharks to win, 20 to 18. Shaun Johnson for man of the match. Let's move on to Sunday football. The first game at 2 o'clock at GIO Stadium down there in Canberra. It's the Raiders up against the Warriors. The Raiders are $1.10. The Warriors at $6.50. This is another game that's got potential for an upset, but the Raiders are going to be tough to beat. They're on a bit of a roll at the moment in Canberra. They're playing all right, the Raiders. They can still sneak into that top 4, the Raiders, if Parramatta go down in shambles, but the Warriors, they've had a really impressive season, I guess you could say, but I think the Raiders will be winning this game. I don't see the Warriors beating the Raiders, so I'm going to go the Raiders to win 28 points to 14, so Canberra by 14 points. And my man of the match for that game, I'm going to go with the halfback George Williams, but the Warriors might even lead at half-time, but I think Canberra will come over the top of them in the end, so Canberra to win that one, 28 points to 14. And the final game of round 19 is at 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon at McDonald Jones Stadium down there in Newcastle. It's the Knights up against the Dragons. The Knights are $1.30 and the Dragons are at $3.50. The Dragons are playing really bad at the moment. They're not showing much at all, and it's actually a bit disappointing because they were going all right about a month ago, but they've just completely fallen in a heap. And as for the Knights, a couple of their players are back. Kalen Ponga and Mitch Barnett are back from their rest. The Knights were disappointing last weekend. There's no doubt about that. The Dragons were flogged against Canberra. I think Newcastle will win this game, but I don't think they'll blow them out by a whole lot, but I expect Newcastle to win this game. So I'm going to go Newcastle to defeat the Dragons on Sunday afternoon, 24 points to 12. So Newcastle by 12 points. And my man of the match for this game, I'm going to go with... Let's go with let's go with Tex Hoy. Tex Hoy's playing 5'8" this weekend. So, guys, they're my tips for round 19 of the NRL. So, let's go through it real quick. The Rabbitohs, the Panthers, the Eels, the Sea Eagles, the Storm, the Sharks for an upset. They're my specials of the round. The Raiders and the Knights. Now, let me give you my best bets of the round. I'm going to go with a 4-leg multi this weekend. So we're going to start it on Thursday night. We're going to go the South Sydney Rabbitohs 13+ over the Bulldogs. We're going to go Parramatta 13+ over the Broncos. We're going to go the Melbourne Storm 13+ over the West Tigers. And the other one I forgot to mention, we're going to go with Manly 1-12. So, guys, my best bet, Rabbitohs 13+, Parramatta 13+, Manly 1-12, and the Melbourne Storm 13+. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up my round 19 tips. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Hope your team gets up on the weekend. Hope your team has a win. If not, I hope you win next week or next season. But anyway, guys, I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.